What's up, everyone? This is Nick from Comic Culture. It's another new comic book day. Happy new comic book day. It is August 25th, 2021. And guys, you know me. I got a stack of books here. Let's go take a peek and see what I got. Stay tuned. Happy new comic book day, everyone. So we're going to go over the books we got this week. We got a bunch of books as always, so let's go into the big two, starting with Marvel this time. We have Black Widow number 10. I got that cool variant cover right there as well, so blame Phable for this one. So yeah, looking forward to this. I'm backlogging all these because I hear it's a great story and I just got to get caught up. But I think I have the majority of all the Black Widows so far. I might be missing like 3 of the first 10 or so. Amazing Fantasy number 2 was okay. The first issue was okay. Gonna kind of go into this one, you know, hoping that it gets better. I like the covers. They're pretty cool. I kind of like the fact that they have different stories all kind of going on at once, but we'll see how it ends up, you know, playing out as time goes on. Cable Reloaded number 1. It's an Al Ewing book. So I kind of got into comics and I first started collecting X-Force and Cable back in the day. So I do like Cable. I do like that the adult Cable is back. I will admit that I didn't read all of the young Cable stuff. I started to, and I was like, nah, I don't really want to get into this. Going into Thor number 16, Donny Cates. It's been forever since we've seen a Thor book. Mjolnir's getting heavy. What does it mean? He's in a bar apparently fighting with Odin. So maybe he's going to get some advice. Who knows? Not entirely sure who's going to be wielding Mjolnir here soon. Superman, Son of Kal-El, going into DC. This is issue number 2, or as I like to call it, issue number 1, because the last issue was pretty much a 0 issue. And I like the kind of thing that they've set up so far for Jonathan Kent. We'll see where it goes from there. Isn't there some controversy already? People are already spitting some controversy about issue number 2. I don't know. I haven't quite gotten into it yet. Another fire cover, though, for Robin. I think that's Flatline on the cover right there. This is issue number 5. I got all these character issues so far, these character like variants here. And I think it's going to look really, really cool when they're all lined up like that. Going into some independents, we have Boom, issue number 19 of Something is Killing the Children. I'm hoping this is action-packed. We're getting a lot of cool backstory about Erica Slaughter, and I'm hoping that we get a lot of cool action in here and some more about the lore. I'm actually really, really soaking in the lore, right? I'm okay if it's not, you know, kind of like the same as the first and second arc. I like this arc so far. Give me all the lore, man. I don't care. It sounds good to me. Barbaric number 3. This is Vault Comics. Issue 1 was great. Issue 2 was not as good. So hopefully issue 3 will kind of pick it back up and we'll get a lot more action. Flipping through the pages, we're going to get tons of gore and tons of actions. A book that came in a little bit later. This is Cinnamon number 1 from Behemoth Comics. Pretty cool, interesting cover. It reminds me of like those cheap holographic Cracker Jack box, little whatever the prizes you used to get, right? And I'll show you a little bit of like the art. The art's pretty cool. I'll make sure there's nothing crazy on there. Yeah. So the art's pretty cool, pretty minimalistic. Feels like it's going to be a quick read. I think I'll enjoy it though. Cinnamon number 1 looks good to me. Then I'm playing some catch up on Midnight Western Theater. Got issue 3 and 4 here. Both came in. I read issue 1 and 2. I enjoyed them. They're pretty cool. Issue 2, not so much. Issue 1 was pretty interesting with the introduction of the characters, but we'll see where it goes from there. Issue 2 kind of like left us in a now what kind of a situation. It's like, is the arc over already? I don't know. Issue number 12, James Tynion. This is Department of Truth. You know, I love the series. We had a rough time with the last 2 issues. A lot of people liked them. A lot of people didn't. I think it was the presentation and the letters that they added in there. But whenever you have Martin Simmons on some art and we're starting a new series, or a new arc, I should say. So yeah, I'm looking forward to Department of Truth. That was issue number 12. One book that's really, really weird is Echo Lands. This is number 1 from Vault. It's actually a landscape staples across where the traditional top would be of a comic book. So the art looks really, really cool. There's a lot of like pages towards the back that are just like, I don't know. I got to figure it out. What the heck's going on? But that's how it presents. And then you open it up like this and it's landscape. So we'll see. We'll see if that will fit in bags and boards appropriately and what it'll do. Mother of Madness, number 2, Amelia Clark and Marguerite Bennett. So I'm buying this one just so I can say that I'll read all three. I'll read all three no matter how about how bad they are. I really hope that they kind of hone in on her powers a little bit more, make more sense. And, don't go to the extremes like they did for the first one, on the first issue. I don't know. Siphon #2, looking forward to this book. I enjoyed issue #1. I liked the concept. We'll see if they can kind of clean up the story a little bit and make give the readers some sense of direction and some clarity on his powers and what's going on there. So I like the idea. We'll see if they can kind of clean up the story a little bit. Vinyl #3, looking forward to this one. Who doesn't like a bunch of serial killers and madmen like busting into a cult who apparently has their own, security and motives and things like that. So it's kind of like a serial killer like standoff. So it's going to be gory. It's going to be violent. It's going to be crazy. Looking forward to it. Speaking of gory, violent, crazy, and looking forward to it, Ice Cream Man, issue #25. This is oversized. Got that A cover. Lots of covers for this one. But then I also got the B cover as well. So that's pretty cool. Looking forward to that. Actually, I don't even know if it's B cover necessarily. This is cover D. This is the Martin Simmons cover, which I actually absolutely loved. So excited for that one. Recent news, Oblivion Song. This is issue 33, but apparently Jake Gyllenhaal's been cast in the project for Oblivion Song. Who knows when it's coming out? Not entirely sure. But whenever it does, we're going to be all over it. I also did pick up King Spawn, and I cannot figure out where it went. But got King Spawn as well. So looking forward to that. Let me know what you guys picked up down below in the comments. What I missed, what do you pick up? And what are you looking forward to next week? Let me know down below. Hit that like button, subscribe button, and ding, ding, ding that bell notification for future videos. As always, I appreciate it. I will see you in the comments.